I'm just back off a wee trip with the motorhome, and I've got an issue, and the issue is my engine management light's coming on. And I know what it's all about. It's something's choked up. This van, when you let it tick over, doesn't like it. Alright. I know you're not really meant to let diesels tick over anyway, but to be fair, I've had other diesels that does do it, and for some reason or other, this thing just doesn't like it. So something's clogged and it just needs a clean, or something's worn and it's needing replaced. Alright. So what's my problem? Problem is if it had cruise control to this and the cruise control goes into the obd2 port, obd2 port, sorry, obd2, right? Onboard display, or no, onboard diagnosis. Oh, for the love of God. Anyway, so how do I get around this problem? You buy one of these. I'm at it again, I know, can't help myself. So what is this? Well, this is an obd port splitter, okay? So in other words, this is your male, which goes into your vehicle's obd port, and these two are female, which now gives you two connections. So I can plug this one in, and then I can plug it onto, say, this one. I'll put my cruise control and I don't have to touch it, but when I have diagnostics to be done, voila. So let's see if it works. So the usual problem is space constraint. So as you can see in the fuse board right there, okay, and there is the obd2 port, alright? And all this wiring and gubbins, this is actually off of the cruise control. And there, if I can get the plug in, that's the plug, okay? So let's go and plug them in. Okay, after a wee bit of swearing, of offline of course, that's it, plug us in, and there you go. That one there, that's the cruise control one, so I can now stick that just up there and out the road. I'll tidy the wire up later, okay? But I've now got one left, okay? So here is the good part now. I should be able to use this one to do my diagnostics and remove the engine management light. It's always great when your dog helps you out. Just sitting there doing nothing. Hey. Right, feeling guilty, Bo? Bet you are. Right, happy with that up to now. So that part of the plan has actually worked. Switch my ignition off. Now, here we come to the nitty gritty. It's a Mucar BT200, which is obviously a Bluetooth 200, right? And this box it's for iPhone and Android. So basically, an app's going to go on my phone, and this bad boy is going to go into that spare port right there, and I should have no issues at all. So this was actually I think it was 50 British pounds for this, and oh, it's well packaged, and it's had a good write up as well. So that is quite, this is impressive. Like, there's a wee storage case to keep it protected. I'll tell you what's impressive, this is smaller than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Now, compared to my other obd2 ports, okay, like, there you go, there's a pin on everything there. Now, when you see the likes of that compared to the other one that I've got, the other one's only got about 6 pins, I think, okay, but this obviously, this does a lot more. And one thing it does do is resets your service indicator, which I'm needing to get done on my Porsche because it never got done on the last service. So it's an annoying thing when you're driving down the road and it says service due. So it's the same with this. So I've got a lot to play about with this, but what I'll do is now I'll go and put I'll plug this in and get it set up, and then actually it looks like it's got a power light on the back here, so I might do that, and then I'll do a screen record on the phone to let you see what the app's all about. Problem with that though is, remember that I'm in portrait, no, I'm in landscape. I'll go to portrait just for that wee bit of showing you that. Nothing I can do about it. Or can I? So, without further ado, I'll be back. Okay, so that didn't go according to plan, but it has actually worked before I could record it. So, there you go. This set of wires here is the OBD going in. The two whites you can see are the splitters. That one there obviously is the cruise, and that one there, that's the new car service resetting tool. So what I can show you though is, there's the dash, right up, so I'll put the dash on, right, so it's that light there, the engine management light, okay, that's what I had the problem with. As you can see, it's all going off. You can ignore that puppy there, the light's just blown on the side of one of the marker lights, so I'll get a new bulb into that and that'll take that out. So that's that. So all in all, to be fair, the piece of kit's worked, and it's cleared the malfunction. The setup and the instructions for this thing are horrendous. They're just absolute garbage. But I've learned a lot from it. So, for those of you who follow everything on the channel, I've got a chance now that I know what I'm doing with this, that I'm going away to get the Porsche out, because I'm going away to do a video on that now. That has actually got the service indicator, as I said earlier on, needing reset. But what I'll do is, now I did find two faults on the motorhome here, and they were both emissions, which is linked to the vehicle ticking over, as I said. I'll have a word with the mechanic to see the next time when it does come on. I'm going to get the codes from it, then that way I can check exactly to what he needs to do, and either the part will get replaced or the part will get cleaned. If it can be saved, it'll be cleaned, but at least to stop it from happening, pardon me, that bit's going to get replaced. So what I can do now though is to show you that it's working, but it's going to be a video on the Porsche. So if you want to see that, you'll see the next video that comes up. I'll go and get the Porsche out. I'll go get cracking on that. Actually, I'll maybe do that one tomorrow because it's running a bit late now and I've got this film to do an edit. So sorry for waffling on. Thank you very much for joining us. I will give this 10 out of 10 because it done the job, but you do need to spend a wee bit of time. I'm not a great lover of the iPhone, and to be fair, I was having problems at the start trying to get this to link up to Bluetooth, and I also would not find the VIN number of the vehicle. I found out how to put that in manually, and since I've done that, it's now connected and everything's working. So I didn't really need too many updates done on it as well, because obviously when you get the kit. But up to now, it's done what I wanted it to do, but the big test will also be on the Porsche. If the Porsche service light clears, then I will keep this, because you're a couple of £100 to get your own resetting tool. This thing is a fraction of the cost, and it's done the business. So hey, we'll do an update on that later on with that one. So thank you for watching, thanks for listening to this waffle, and to the next one. I'll say I was going to say goodbye, Bo, but look, you did. Hope no.